Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video where today I will be showing you some customs that I've built in, I guess, the past couple of hours, past couple of days. It's been fun, designing and, building these customs, so today is the day to showcase them. I hope this goes well, and I hope everybody enjoys. Without further ado, let's get into it. We are back. So for the first custom minifigure of today's video, I will be showing you how to build this Spider-Man right here. So it's simple. You use the arms from the Mr. Incredible CMF minifigure from the Disney 100 CMF. The hip piece is from a Lego Inside set. You can literally get that anywhere. If you've already bought the sets and you have Jack, that minifigure with like the red hat with the black logo, the red on it, and then he's got like a white hood. Good, you've got it. And so, yeah, that's where that little belt print comes from. And then I just use plain black legs, along with the Flash torso, like the Wally West Flash, and on the back I erased the printing. So if you're a purist, I don't recommend that, but if you're not, then yeah, this video is for you. Anyway, the head comes from an old Spider-Man minifigure that I erased printing off of, and it wore off from year to year, but yeah, other than that, it looks good. And I know I've got to show you how to do the other stuff, so let me just set up my thing here. Alright, we are back, and I propped up the phone. So, here I am. Sorry I didn't have a shirt on, guys. Anyway, I'll be showing y'all how to do this. So you're going to take any black Sharpie that you have laying around. Hold on, let me fix this, because this didn't look very good. Okay, now I look more professional. Let's get back into it. Anyway, so, like I said, black Sharpie. You're gonna take your minifig right here. And as you can see, I already had some black on the eyes. So, I'm just gonna apply some more black to the eyes. Like so. I'll show you the finished product in just a minute. There's the finished product for the eyes. And then what you want to do is you want to take Sharpie and do a little spider symbol in the corner. Like just a small one to represent his little spider emblem. And after that, you're pretty much done. I can't really draw a spider that tiny, but that's what I ended up with. So, that is your Spider-Man Dark Days suit custom. Anyway, for the next minifigure, I will be showing you how to make Warlord Hulk from the World War Hulk series. Why is he a minifigure, you ask? Well, because I found my Mighty Micros Hulk torso laying around and I decided to fiddle with it and just, have some fun, kind of break the torso a little bit, because I've got an actual, piece here inside of the torso, the clear piece, that helps the minifigures jump up in the air. Or it looks like they're jumping up in the air. Anyway, I have that in one space. So you need the torso from the Mighty Micros Hulk. You need one of those, and you're going to shove it into the torso. After you've done that, grab a black arm with a black hand attached and pop that into the other socket. From there, what I want you to do is grab the what was his name? John Stewart's CMF minifigure head and put that on. Don't worry, that's going to be covered up pretty soon. The hips are just some plain black hips, but the legs come from the Bigfoot CMF. Why am I using Bigfoot legs? Well, because I'm technically a purist with these, and since I don't have any other colored legs, this will have to do. Plus, the Green Lantern head is going to be covered up with this Mandalorian helmet. So pop that Mandalorian helmet on. That's what it looks like. And then I want you to grab this little garden hose piece in black. And I don't know if I'm catching that on camera, but pop that right on. And then this little side build with 3 pieces. You're going to take a cylinder piece, attach like a little, I guess the end of a Thor's hammer piece in black. You want to take the green like lightning piece from Ninjago and put that in. And then you want to put the cylinder piece into the end of the gun. And there you go. There's his gamma radiation arm blast thing. I don't know what to call it yet. So, but yeah, that is a Warlord Hulk. Anyway, for our last custom, I have to like really break him down to show you how I built him. But he's not that simple. I was about to say that, but he's not really. I mean, the torso, legs, and arms are pretty simple. You just need some black arms, black hands, and then I need you to grab a Chitauri soldier, like the old ones from the 2012 sets. I want you to grab this armor piece from a CMF Space minifigure, Space Police minifigure, and shove that onto the torso. Then you can grab any clear blue head that you have, pop that on, and then I want you to grab an Iron Man helmet and pop that on as well. For the wings, I know you're asking, why does Iron Man have wings? He doesn't need wings. Well, that's simply because that's what I wanted to do with this custom. So, I want you to grab a black lightsaber hilt, as you can see right here, with an orange stud on either end. I want you to get one of the newer black mech finger pieces, a black gun piece, or pew-pew, since YouTube doesn't let people say gun. I'm sorry, YouTube. Anyway, you're going to grab this little clip piece with the opening right there, and you're just going to kind of put it on the bottom of the gun, so it looks like a clip. And I said gun again, my bad. Pew pew. And then you're gonna attach that to the little clips on the back of the armor and kind of angle it forward, so it looks like he has wings. Wow. And then for this other one, you're gonna do the same thing, and I couldn't find another, black gun or pew-pew piece, so I used a gray one, and then it's literally the same thing but mirrored. And then you pop that on and angle it at like a 90-degree angle or something like that, and you have Iron Man. That's all of those customs, but I do have some more, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back with the other customs. Let me just put this on this real quick. Set that aside. Oh, I also have this build with just 2 pieces. Easy. But it's just a pew-pew with a blue cylinder. And that's supposed to be for Iron Man. Over here with the wings. And there you go. As a continuation to what I just did, I will be doing the next few customs. So the customs I picked out, we'll start with my least favorite to my second least favorite, to my second best, and then to my favorite, like my best one. But yeah, so for the legs of this next custom minifigure, you're gonna grab them from the Thanos minifigure. They're from the Thanos mech. I don't know if you could see that. Camera focus. My phone camera won't focus for some reason. But yeah, you get the gist. You're gonna grab the Superman torso from Man of Steel. I want you to grab the Electro arm and attach a white hand. Pop that on to the left side of the torso. From the front, it looks like the right, but it's the left arm. And then for the other arm, pop on a Moon Knight arm with a white, like just a peachy skin tone one attached. Put on like a dirtied up cape if you have one. And then put on the original Man of Steel head, the angry expression. And then put on some, like, just messy Bruce Wayne hair. And that's how you make Superman. Time for my second least favorite. He's got one of the biggest builds in this series that I'm doing. He's also going to be in my stop motion animation series that I'm doing, The Joker's Last Laugh. So if you want to see him, stay tuned. That is coming up very, very soon. For the legs of this character, I used just some plain dark blue legs with the hip piece from the Caveman Batman minifigure. You want the torso from that same minifigure. There's Sharpie on mine, because I'm an idiot. Decided to put Sharpie on it. Hold on while I get that done. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. Had to erase some Sharpie that was on the torso. But yeah, you got that. You're gonna use the same arm from the minifigure I mentioned earlier, the Caveman Batman one, and pop that into place with a peach hand attached. For the other arm, you're just gonna grab a plain, like, skin tone arm with a skin tone hand, like the peachy color hand, and pop that into the right side of the torso, I believe. Yes, right side. And then I want you to grab, like, this minifigure bracket piece, but with that little Technic pin, and then just put a wheel on it, because why not? And put that onto the neck. From there, I want you to grab the Lego Batman movie, just Batman head, and surprise, surprise, you're using a T-Rex minifigure costume head for this. And that is all for the minifigure, but I will show you this build. It's quite complicated, but we will get through it together. So you're going to start with a lightsaber hilt with a drill bit piece at the bottom. Then do a cylinder followed by a light gray stud with hole. Then I want you to do a normal light gray stud with a light gray studded tile, along with a golden stud, as well as another golden stud on top of that with a golden clip piece. From there, I want you to grab a Lego Ninjago sword and flip it upside down, like that, and that makes a scythe. Why does he need a scythe? Y'all might say, or y'all might be asking, but I don't necessarily think he needs a scythe, but I know he needs an accessory, And maybe he'll be a farmer, and he needs, like, this little scythe, you know? Crud. This minifigure hand came off. Technical difficulties yet again, people. Alright, we are back. Pop that in. Alright. So, here. I almost broke that again. We are so back. Put that in his hand, and we're done with that one. And for one of my second best minifig, I will be showing you how to do the Robert Pattinson Batman, but we're gonna make it look old by sharpieing onto some legs. So I'm gonna take a thicker Sharpie on the shorts and then the boots, and make sure you grab a black hip piece. Also, use the Robert Pattinson's Batman torso. Pop that onto the legs. And then from there, I want you to grab black arms with black hands attached. Why am I asking you to do that? I don't know. But the thing is, I could only find black arms because I couldn't find any, you know, gray arms. Anyway, you're gonna grab the new, I think it's 2023 Batman head. That one right there, if it'll focus, yep. And then the same cowl that goes with that same minifigure. And that's how you do Batman. Nothing important there, really. Except for the fact that I do have a thing, like his little grappling blaster pew-pew thing. And I have a chain instead of, like, a rope for it. Just a gray chain and the hook. Yeah, that's that. I'm gonna attach that to his hand. I don't know why I'm having so many technical difficulties today, but I am. And then now for our last custom of this video. Actually, no, we've got a custom before that I want to share. We're going to show you how to make the Joker. Specifically, Apocalypse Joker for my Lego stop-motion animation series that is going on right now. You're going to get the legs from Apocalypseburg Wild Style, from that CMF. Okay, that's all good. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. Grab some white arms and some white hands and put that onto the minifig. Follow that up by a Rockstar Batman armor piece, as well as the DC Collectible Minifigure Series Joker head, as well as the same hair from him. Oh, I forgot to mention, the torso is from the Lego Batman movie Joker, and that's the finished Joker. Anyway, since we knocked that out of the way, I will show you how to make my last custom. It may come as a surprise to you because he's not in the series yet. But I'm gonna find a way to introduce him somehow. I haven't yet. I also have a script saying that he comes in from somewhere. I'm not gonna tell you where. But I want you to grab the CMF Marvel What If Captain Carter legs, or Peggy Carter as Captain America legs. I want you to grab the old 2012 Captain America torso. The one where just his head just the minifigure head was printed to look like his helmet. I want you to grab the same arms and hands from the Peggy Carter as Captain America or Captain Carter minifigure and slap them on the torso. And then I want you to grab Wally West's Flash head for that cocky smirk, as well as the hair from Hawkeye from this year's, or no, it was last year's CMF series. Anyway, that's how you make Captain America. And then for his shield, I kind of just used a comic one, but I cut up the edges to make it look a bit more broken and used. And I dirtied it up a bit, so it looks like it's got like oil on it because he's been fighting Ultron or whatever. Maybe Iron Man, I don't know. But, and then you're gonna add Mjolnir, the Mjolnir piece, and that's it. That's how you make all those custom minifigures. I'm gonna have some alternate legs put together for Warlord Hulk from the World War Hulk timeline. These are the legs. That's our alternate. It's just black legs with the Bigfoot hip piece. And yeah, that is all that I have right now. Spoiler alert for my series, by the way. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Spoiler alert. Black Widow dies off screen because Joker shot her. That episode was scrapped, but it was supposed to be called The Joker's Last Laugh, Part 6. Episode name would be Joker's Revenge. Anyway, I just thought y'all should know that. But I've been recording for 22 minutes and 24 seconds now. So let's just do a lineup of the minifigures on whatever bricks I have. I guess we'll just make a little quick thrown together brick platform for them. Let's take that off and put it down here. Alright. So, I don't know if it's going to fit all the minifigures, but might as well do it. Let's start with Iron Man. Go with Captain America. I just noticed it's not going to fit them all, but whatever. Let's do World War Hulk. And last but not least, on this one, we're going to do the Spider-Man. Crap, it's not staying. I'm going to have to do them like sideways with this look over. Anyway, in front of that, we're just going to stand the other minifigures up. And these are my DC ones. Anyway, start with Joker, because it's his series. Let's do Batman next. Do the Joker. The Joker keeps on falling over for some reason. And Batman deliberately wants to fall over. We're gonna do Superman next to Batman. And then right by the Joker. Oh my god, I just knocked Joker over again. Fuck. If my mom is watching, my biological mom, Christy, I am so sorry for cursing just then. It's just that school has been long and I'm trying to get more videos uploaded for the audience, the Cozy Crew. Anyway, enough about my rambling and why I cussed just then. Let's get into this showcase, like the last part of the video. Woo-woo! And here we are. You've got the full lineup. You've got T-Rex Batman, or Caveman Batman with the T-Rex head. Joker, Batman, Superman, Spidey, or, World War Spidey. You've got Warlord Hulk from that one Hulk storyline in comics. You got Captain America, and you got a version of Iron Man that I made. Anyway, if you liked this video, don't forget to drop a like down below and tell me what your favorite part was. Don't forget to post the timestamp down below in the comments so I know how far you've gotten in this video. And if you stayed to the end, props to you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you, Cozy Crew. I've been Cozy Cause. You've been watching Cozy Cause. And I'm out. Beep whoop.